According to FDIC, the average savings account earns just 0.1% interest on your money. And if you're with a lot of other institutions and major banks, you could be earning as little as 0.01%. Now, the reason this is so important is because when you use the rule of 72 to determine how quickly your money will double, it will take you 720 up to 7,200 years to double your money, depending on if you're earning 0.1% or 0.01%. We all know that, a savings account really isn't meant to grow your money, and it's not really an investment tool. But if you're going to have your money in a bank account to begin with, we might as well find a bank account that gives us the greatest amount of benefits, the greatest amount of rewards, and it gives us the greatest opportunity to grow our money and to grow our wealth over time. Now, I've spent a ton of hours researching all kinds of different bank accounts, and I have broken down what I believe are the 5 absolute best bank accounts out there that will give you the highest earning interest, the best rewards, and just the best overall experience. So we're gonna break those down. We're gonna talk about what those banks are, what the key benefits and features are. I'm going to explain how much you can expect to earn in interest, any pros and cons, and we are starting right now. The first bank on our list is Discover Bank. Now, most people know Discover through credit cards and their credit card reward systems. However, Discover actually has a full online banking service and even a cash payment service and system. Forbes named it one of the best online banks for avoiding fees and also having the best online checking account. So let's go ahead and start with a general overview of what to expect when you have Discover Bank. First off, this is a no-fee banking system. So not only are you gonna have no monthly fees, but you also have no fees for checks, online bill pay, you have $0 fees for return deposits, even no fees for outbound ACH transfers. You get access to over 60,000 different ATMs, and you also get 24/7, 365 US-based customer service. And you can get paid up to 2 days early when you set up direct deposit with your employer. Not to mention the fact that there are no overdraft fees, and you can also set up digital wallets so you can use your card with things like Apple Wallet. Now, while those features are really, really awesome, that's not really what really makes it stand out. What really makes it stand out is the fact that you can actually earn cash back spending money with your debit card. So with Discover's cashback checking accounts, you can earn up to 1% on all your debit card purchases on up to $3,000 a month, meaning that you can earn upwards of $30 a month or $360 a year. You can expect to earn upwards of 5 times the national average, or around 1.7% APY. Now, this brings us to the next bank on our list, and that is the SoFi Bank account. Now, SoFi is a brand new bank account that was founded in early 2022, and it is quickly taking the market by storm. And there are 2 particular features that I absolutely love that we're going to talk about here in just a second. So as a general overview, there are no bank fees with SoFi Bank, and there are no minimums. They also have a no-fee overdraft protection. They will reimburse you up to $50 every statement cycle on any ATM fees that you have accrued. You do get access to over 55,000 ATMs you can use for free on the Allpoint system. For those of you who use paper checks, you can actually get free paper checks, which is really awesome. You can also get paid up to 2 days early when you set up direct deposit. Now, while these features are really, really awesome, it doesn't really compare to these next 2 features that it offers that really make this particular bank actually stand out. And that is Vault and Roundup. So vaults are basically an extension of your savings account, and they are essentially used for money goals. So if you're saving for, let's say, a vacation or a home renovation, maybe a wedding, you can create an extension of your bank account, or essentially a money goal, and you can have money deposited into this vault. You can have upwards of 20 vaults open at the same time. Now, this is a great way of preventing spending, because the only way you can access this money is if you actually transfer it back into your savings account. So for those of you who have a hard time saving money, or for those of you who are prone to spending money, this is a really great extra step that could really make you sit and think about, is it worth the transfer or not? Now, in a previous video, I talked about 9 ways to save a lot of money fast. And these were 9 ways and strategies that helped me save upwards of $100,000 in just 4 years, despite making very much money. And in this video, I share what's called present bias. And it's one of the things that really prevents us from actually being able to save money. And this is a perfect example of a way of overcoming that present bias. Now, if you haven't watched that video, be sure to do so after this video. I'll leave a link below in the description box. Now, roundups is another feature that SoFi offers. Every single time that you make a purchase, it is going to round up that purchase to the nearest dollar, and it's going to automatically deposit into your vault. Now with the SoFi Bank account, you can earn up to 2% APY, 66 times the national average, meaning that in 1 week, you could earn more than you would in 1 year with a traditional large bank. And what's great about the 2% is that the only requirement is that you have direct deposit set up. If you do not set up direct deposit with this particular account, you can expect to earn 1% APY. This brings us to the next bank account, which is Ally Bank. Now, Ally Bank was founded in 2009, and it is a full service online bank that has low fees, no minimums, and 24/7 customer support. One of the advantages of an online bank account and not having physical branches is that the bank is able to pass on all that extra money and savings into having low fees and very cool features, which means more savings and more money in the customer's pocket. In addition to their checking and savings accounts, they also offer an array of other services, and these include certificate of deposits, mortgages, auto loans, personal loans, even investing and retirement services. So in general, there are absolutely no fees to this bank and no minimum balances to open an account. There are no overdraft fees, and you do get complimentary standard checks and a debit card, as well as bill payment services. If you go out of network on the ATMs, they will reimburse you $10 per statement cycle for any fees that you accrue. They have what's called a no penalty CD. Typically, when you open a certificate of deposit, there is a time frame that you are not allowed to access your cash. And if you have to access your cash in that time frame, you pay a high penalty. However, with Ally Bank, there is no penalty in terms of how much interest you can expect to earn on your accounts. With the standard checking, for any account balance under $15,000, you can expect to earn 0.1%. Anything over $15,000, you can expect to earn 0.25%. And when it comes to your savings account, you can expect to earn 1.85%. Now, the next bank account on our list is none other than Varro Bank. So Varro Bank is definitely going to be an incredible option for those of you who are looking to really maximize APY, as you can earn up to 5% APY using this standard bank account. As a general overview, there are no monthly fees, and there are no foreign transaction fees when you use ATM withdrawals overseas or when you use debit card purchases overseas as well. There is no minimum balance required for their savings account. However, if you want to earn interest, there is, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. Like the other bank accounts that we've talked about, you have access to over 55,000 plus ATMs at no fee. You can get paid up to 2 days early when you set up direct deposit, and you can earn upwards of 15% cash back at select retailers. Two features that really stood out to me about Varo Bank was Save Your Change and Save Your Pay features. Now, the Save Your Change feature basically means that every purchase that you make, you're going to be rounded up to the nearest dollar, and that change is going to be automatically deposited into your savings account. The Save Your Pay feature is going to be an amount that you predetermine that you want to save every single time that you get paid, and it will automatically transfer that into your savings account. Anytime that we can set up and automate savings, the better, because that's going to help us overcome that present bias, and it also is going to help us overcome those brain chemicals or brain chemistry that prevents us from actually saving money. Now, in terms of how much interest you can expect to earn with Varro Bank, you can earn up to 5% APY as long as you meet certain criteria. And that is, you must have $1,000 in qualifying direct deposits into your account, and that your savings account cannot exceed $5,000 on any given day. Now, if you meet the criteria, you will earn 5% APY, and if you do not meet the criteria, you can expect to earn 1.2%. The next bank on our list is Aspiration Bank. Now, what's really unique about Aspiration is that it's not actually a bank, it's actually a fintech company that provides banking services and also has a really awesome environmental and even social aspect, as the main priority is to create more good in the environment and society. There are two different accounts that you can get with Aspiration, and that is a save and a spend account. Now, what's really cool about these particular accounts is that every single time you make a purchase, you will receive a sustainability score from 0 to 100, letting you know how the business treats its customers and also the planet. They do have a really cool feature where you can opt in to round up your purchase, and every cent that it rounds up to, they will actually plant a tree. This is a very socially conscious company, and so they have all kinds of benefits and features that help reduce carbon footprint, planting trees, and also helping create a better environment for the future. So if you're really into social and environmental aspects, this is by far going to be a phenomenal bank for you to be checking out. Now, as a general overview, there are no hidden fees. And if you get the standard account, they have what's called the pay what you think is fair. And with this particular one is that you can select what fee structure you want to pay. even if it's $0. There is no minimum balance required, and you can get access to more free ATMs than Chase, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America combined. FDIC insurance of up to $2 million. If you opt into their Plus account, you get some extra features in addition to what we just discussed. You can also get 10% cash back on all socially aware purchases. You also get 1 ATM fee reimbursement every single month. Now, one of the big differences with the Plus is that you also earn a lot higher APY. You can earn up to 5% as opposed to just 3%. We're gonna talk about that in a second. And the actual cost of the Plus account is $5.99 per month when billed annually, or $7.99 when you bill monthly. In terms of how much interest you can expect to earn when you have an Aspiration account, with the standard account, you can expect to earn 3% on up to $10,000 in your account. And in order to qualify for that 3%, you do have to have $1,000 per month spent with the Aspiration debit card every single month. In addition to that, you also have to have an open and active save account as well. Now, when it comes to the Plus account, you can earn up to 5% on the first $10,000 and 0.1% on any money over that, as long as you spend at least $1,000 with the Aspiration debit card. If you don't happen to spend $1,000 in a given month, you can earn 0.25% up to the first $10,000 and 0.1% for anything over that. So usually the big question is it worth paying for the Plus account to earn that 5%, or should I just stay with the 3%? And that really depends on how much you are to deposit. And the way I would calculate it is this. Let's say that you have $10,000 you're going to deposit into the account. Well, if I were to take $10,000 and multiply it by 5%, that would come out to $500 per year. Divide that over 12 months, and that comes out to $41.66 per month. Now remember, there is a minimum of a $6 monthly fee associated to that. So if I take that $41.66 and I subtract $6 from it, it comes out to $35.66. Had I just earned a 3%, I'd only be earning about $25. So it does come out a little bit ahead. Now, if this video gave you some value, please be sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, the little notification bell, so you get more videos on topics like personal finance, investing, entrepreneurship, and creating financial freedom and life on your terms. Also, be sure to check out my website. I am a life and results coach, helping people create the breakthroughs needed in the areas that matter most to them: finances, fitness, and life. I wish you all the best, and let's get out there and let's build that dream.